Welcome to the live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session and live analysis. First day of trading week, first week of the month, and also first session of the day. I hope that you guys are fully energized, ready for NFP week, another massive week this week. Now, in this week, we will be looking for entry opportunity as at our best to find the best rate possible in the market. As we do in all our live session, we'll try to find a very good trading opportunity. Along with, we'll be discussing about the market, where is the next opportunity, and also we'll be discussing about very important part of trading, fundamental and trading psychology. If you're ready for the session, make sure that you like the stream, smash it, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So I was looking at gold on the very lower time frame. Now, as you have seen, that gold had a dramatic movement to the upside in the early morning in Asian session, and exactly as expected, according to our weekly forex forecast analysis, we see that gold, if you look at the 4 hour, there is a big bounce to the upside from a very long wick candle. Now, with that long wick candle formation, I'm expecting gold to go back up again to create a new higher high. As you can see that after a big bounce, a big jump to the upside, it hit that 2149.50 level, and from that zone it has come back to again around 2088 level, almost has come to 2080 level, and from that zone again it is trying to create another bullish momentum. Now, what I think that gold, as it has made a huge imbalance in that zone, we can expect now gold to go ahead and fill that imbalance, okay, to create a new higher high. We might see a pattern like that, okay, on gold, and even you could see like this, and again bouncing up and going to the moon, which is expected. So let's see how we can find a trading opportunity in this volatile situation. So still looking at the 5 minutes. Before that, let's look at the daily. Now, today's candle, you can see today's daily candle has made a big long wick candle at the top, and we can expect for the price later today go ahead and fill that long wick. Now, if you look at the weekly also, we see that there is a weekless candle, big long wick. From the monthly, the same, we see that the market showing potential bigger move to the upside. So if I look at the 5 minutes here, we can see that the market is maintaining that bullish market structure. Again, we see after this local drop, the market has changed its again to an uptrend. It is again maintaining series of higher high and higher low. Now, at this point, I will be looking for a buy opportunity on gold, and we could find a very good opportunity along this area. We see that the price is, you can see there is a bullish candle. We want to see the market has been able to grasp enough fuel, enough liquidity, and then once we will find our entry according to the rules of our strategies, we will look for going long on gold, and I'm expecting gold to fill that imbalance. This is the 5 minute chart on gold, and you can see this is a breakout from this structure, and we see a pullback. We want to see that the market has been able to grasp enough liquidity from this support level, and then we will be looking for entry. Let me draw all those levels, possible level that we can look for entry on gold, and let me know if you have any question in relation to that, and let's see how the price is reacting to this level, and then we will be looking for entry as soon as we will find a suitable entry opportunity, while we will be looking at other pairs also, such as euro dollar and Gbpusd also, to see how the market is doing in this situation. So let me know if you have if you are ready for another trading day. Once you will find that, we will be using fully to our advantage. Tony, Grand Rising, thank you Tony for joining. I finally found that it's small bar. I know this is my destiny. Yes, absolutely Tony, thank you for that. Yeah, absolutely. This is what I try to tell you guys, that when you do something, for example, if you want to be a trader, all right, then you need to dedicate yourself to that task. Okay, no, you need to say to yourself, no matter what, I'm gonna be profitable. No matter what, I'll be in this profession. Okay, so that's how we can influence our mind to take the leap. All right, that couple of months ago, I can't remember exact date, but I got a guy who I chat with. He said that, look, I have 3 accounts, okay, 3 funded account, and then I just blow them, all of them up. So he didn't join us. He was trying to join us, and he said that this is my last try. If I can't do it, then I'm gonna quit. And I can say that by default he's gonna quit. Why? Because you know that how the mind works. Our mind always follow the least path of resistance. Okay, it's like an energy. It's like the market also do the same thing. If you look at the energy always take the least path of resistance. So that means that energy will always flow towards easiest way possible, like the water. So if you put water, okay, one channel like that, one channel like that, so the water automatically will flow this way, because this is the least path of resistance. So it doesn't want to face any resistance. So the mind also work like that. The mind will do which is easier for the mind, because that the mind doesn't care about either you gonna be successful or no. It will just follow the least path of resistance. So what does it mean? It means that if you give your mind an option that, okay, pass the challenge or fail the challenge, which one is easy? Very easy, failing the challenge, right? Because if you tell your mind pass the challenge, then it needs to think, it needs to do some work, it needs to create a strategy or do the risk management, and then do some task to complete that challenge. But if you tell your mind fail it easily, it's gonna fail, because it just click up a button, right? Just take a big lot and don't put a stop loss and fall asleep. In the morning you will see that you blow out. So that's why the reason is very simple, because it's easy, all right, easy to do. So the mind doesn't care about your success, it only care about your preservation of your effort and energy. That's why it is important that we give our mind a clear set of idea. For example, if you say that, okay, no matter what, I'm not gonna quit. If I fail this one, then I'll try another one, and then if I fail that one, then I'll try another one, and if I fail that one also, I'll try another one. So then your mind doesn't have any other option but passing that. Then the mind will think, okay, if I don't pass, then it's gonna keep repeating, so instead I'm gonna pass that, so it's easy. So that is why it is important that always dedicate yourself for the things that you really want to do, and it's gonna come to you no matter what. Okay, so if you want to speed up that, also make sure you join the free Telegram channel to stay waitlist for any kind of joining that if you want to join, or all the educational content that I post also posted on the free Telegram channel. I do share some of my trade ideas. So the link for the free Telegram channel below this video. Let me give you the link also for the free Telegram channel. So where is the free Telegram? I give you that. So this is the free Telegram channel that I have given the link in the live chat. So use that link to join the free Telegram and stay connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. if you're really passionate about your trading. So now let's see what's happening with gold. We can see that there is a bounce from this level, and we could see that gold again forming an inverted head and shoulder and then bouncing off that level. I'm waiting for a clean price action confirmation from this place for this potential upside bounce, and then I'll be looking for that entry opportunity on gold. Okay, so we'll keep eye on that to see if there is any entry. Then definitely will not try to miss it, though you might miss some time, and that's okay. The main goal here is to remain profitable long term, not experiencing the FOMO. So okay, so we'll keep gold here, and before that I want to see, guys, you're ready. Good afternoon, coach. What can you say about good afternoon, coach? What can you say about currency strength meter? Okay, so we'll be discussing on that. Also, we'll be bringing one in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I'll discuss about the currency strength meter, and I'll tell you the truth about it, how you can use it, and so that you are not fully relying on it but using it for advantage of it. Morning, coach. Gold, God bless you. And have a nice day. Gbpusd analysis will be appreciated. Thank you. Absolutely, we'll be doing that. Good morning, Mark. You are welcome. Job. Morning, coach. Have a blessed day. Yeah, absolutely. Doji at 15 minutes long. Okay. All right. So let's look at Gbpusd. Looking at the daily chart on GJ. Now, from the daily, Gbpusd opened with a gap today early. Now, this gap opening has given Gbpusd a bit more downside. Now, looking at the weekly, if you look at the weekly, you can see there is a weekly gap also. Previous week, a red candle, and this week the market opened with a gap, and that gap, I think that GJ now might drop down further. Let me tell you why I think so, and which is from my experience and highly likely, because if you look at this market on Gbpusd, you can see that this is a bullish impulse on GJ, and with that bullish impulse we saw there is a liquidity gap here, okay, and big impulse, and we saw there is a liquidity gap here. Okay, two liquidity gap back to back on GJ from the weekly has given it a momentum to the upside. Now, with that two liquidity gap, past week we saw that last week of the month there was a bearish move. Now, because it has started to drop, that means that now it is preparing for a pullback. So when you see a market, an impulse, what you can expect? A pullback. Okay, so when there is a pullback, that means that an impulse pullback, and you can expect another impulse, which is a very common language of the market. So the market has a language. It's not like our regular language. The market move by its own. So we see an impulse, a pullback, and then we can see that another impulse we can expect on GJ. Now, with that impulse, now it is on a pullback. That means that we can expect GJ to come down further. Now, one thing that we need to keep in mind is that I always trade with the major direction of the trend. Now, Gbpusd trend is bullish. Okay, so now it's coming down for a pullback, means that we can expect GJ to give us some kind of buying opportunity. Now, looking at the daily here on GJ, now from the daily we can see that this is the daily gap opening here. With that with this 20 EMA, we see GJ has formed a long wick doji from the weekly, from the daily, which just first day of trading week, and I think that GJ might now come down to break this low even, because it has made a potential bearish price action in that zone, and because it's coming down for a deeper pullback, we could see that GJ coming down, breaking that low, and then going back up towards its long-term uptrending direction, as there is a high liquidity below this level. Now looking at the further lower time frame, you can see here the market open with a gap, and what I think that GJ is likely to retest this zone, and then we could see at any point a retest of that level. And if you look at this here, okay, there is a drop, a narrow correction, a gap opening. So for me to sell GJ, if I sell on the lower time frame, could be once the market will break this high, then I can look for potential selling opportunity once price action confirmed me for this potential drop. And for me to buy GJ, we need to see that the market has broken that low, then we can look for potential buying opportunity. So let's draw a level in all of them to see the potential entry opportunity. So we will be looking for entry among this area. So you can see that this is the 1 hour chart on GJ. It might keep pushing high like that. If this clean impulse is reaching that zone from the 1 hour to this important liquidity zone, then very high chance that GJ will drop from this level to this level. And this is the advantage that I will be taking if it drops from this level to this level, as if it bounced directly to that zone, that means that GJ has hit an important zone with a bigger impulse, chances for dropping down further. So this is the plan for GJ that we will be using during this live session. If we see that GJ has gone there or in that zone, showing a very good entry opportunity from the lower time frame perspective, that we will be keeping eye on it. So now let's go back to gold. We see that some kind of downside coming on gold, as we see this is a, you can see this is a lower time frame price action on gold is 1 hour, and this is the 5 minutes chart. After this long wick candle, the price is coming down, so we see the price is approaching a very important liquidity zone. So as soon as we will find an entry, we'll be looking for entry on gold. So I will also stay prepared for any kind of entry. If it is coming, we'll be taking that on. So you see, after this move, again gold coming down in that zone for feeling that imbalance. There is an imbalance here, and okay, so let's see how it is doing. So if we see this candle directly coming to this liquidity zone, we will be looking for entry on gold as well. So let's see how, first of all, the price is reacting to this level is super important, and then we can look for entry on GBP on gold. And in addition to that, we will also keep eye on GJ for potential entry. Alright guys, so let me see how it has done here. So from 30 minutes, we see that the market has broken that liquidity zone. So now we might see a bit more deeper pullback. And I think that we could see finally another bounce, as we see that this market is, there has been significant movement in one direction. So from 5 minutes, where we see that this is where you see the price has made this move, has gone up, it's coming down again. So you want to see that here it has done enough liquidity is gathered, then we'll be looking for that entry on gold as soon as we will find that. So let's keep eye on that. This is the 5-minute chart, and this is the level that you want to see. First of all, the price retested this liquidity zone, and then we'll be looking for entry on gold. Gold, yeah. What's your thought on gold? Gbpusd double top 4-hour. Gbpusd, will be looking at that. Coach, what do you think on Euro USD? Good morning, Coach G. Good morning, Dr. Akash. So let gold be prepared here, and I will be quickly looking at Gbpusd. So you see that double top on Gbpusd. No, guys, one thing that one thing very important is that keep in mind that, all right, is the most important part here is not double top, is not head and shoulder, is the flow. Okay, is the flow in the market. Now what does it flow mean? Keep in mind, guys, is that when you are trading, okay, you can compare it with a river. So as a trader, you see, let's go to the point of why a trader buy or sell. Okay, very simple reason. When a trader buy, okay, when a trader believe that the price will go up, right? So when you believe that the price of the instrument that you bought will go up, then you're gonna buy that. Otherwise no one is going to buy that. When a trader sell, when a trader believe that the price will go down, okay, only in that case a trader sell. Now what happened when someone buys? Let's say you buy by thinking that the price will go up, and then you buy. Okay, let me see, gold is coming down for we saw here there is a liquidity trigger, and so that means we might see some downside movement on this. Just you see that. Okay, so we see some kind of downside movement. All right, so from 5 minutes time frame there is a bearish candle. Okay, let the price do its job for liquidity trigger, then we can look for that entry. Okay, now this is a 15 minutes chart to see if there is any entry from 30 minutes. So what do you see that here in that area from 1 hour, there is a candle close just on the 1 hour with a doji. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here, we see that there is a 15 minutes bearish candle. So big stop loss gap, otherwise I would go long because I need to put my stop loss here. If we put the stop loss in that area, Just looking at the risk reward. Okay, so we'll be going long on gold. This is the first trade of the day. I will be explaining why I'm opening this trade with around 40 pip stop loss, which is super important. 3 to 1 risk to reward. And then once we find suitable location to take profit, then we can move anything that we need. So from 5 minutes, stop loss at 2083.60. Okay, and TP target at 2099.19. If we need to change later, we will be doing that. We need to move any management. So I have opened buy on gold, the first trade of the day, and let's keep trading with proper risk management, guys. It is very important that you always do the risk management when you are trading. Okay, guys, so what's happening here? Okay, so I bought gold, and this is the first trade of the day, and it might be very quick trade because I want to make sure that the market has given us the first trading day some kind of profit in it, and this is a 3 to 1 reward to risk. So I'm expecting gold to change its trend. And if you look at, I have placed my stop loss 2083.60. So stop loss at 60, guys, because I want to keep a little bit of space in it. So there is a probability for gold to bounce up this level and to give us a potential profit. We might take quickly some profit and then move some kind of do some kind of management here. So the reason I have opened, I will be explaining in detail, so make sure that you are not leaving this live streaming. What happened here? There is a sudden reaction. Is there any news has come out? What happened here? Okay, so this look like there is a little bit of manipulation here. So why did that suddenly dropped to that level? Okay, so might just gap and with more liquidity. Okay, so let's keep that on. This is the first trade of the day, and we might see some kind of liquidity. Let's see what it is trying to do here. What's happening? If you look at the 15 minutes time frame, okay, so from 1 hour chart, we might see a bit more deeper liquidity gap here. From 4 hour, the 4 hour candle closed with a red doji here. So from that red doji, which basically for me potential bullish price action, so we can expect that bounce, which we see that potentially trying to bounce off that level. There is an imbalance in that zone. Okay, so let's see. This for me, I think that is also a pure liquidity grab here. So if it is here gathering that liquidity, all right, then we can expect for the price to bounce off that level. We'll keep running once we see the price manage to break out, because this 5 minutes candle, if it is closing as a doji, then we can expect for the price to move back up. And this candle, this 5 minutes candle, if it is closing as a long wick doji like that, that is a liquidity grab also. In that case, we can expect for the price to move back up to fill some of this imbalance. All right, so let me know if you are enjoying the live session. Make sure guys you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, okay, if you haven't done yet. So I will be paused for 2 seconds, will disappear from you, so that you have time to do 2 click, one for smashing the like button, the other one for subscribing to the channel. So you see that gold has there is a bounce here, okay, so which is a sign of further liquidity grab, and we can expect now bouncing off that level guys. So let's finger cross, and that finger cross could give gold to go back to the upside. We want to take some profit early in this trading day. This is NFP week guys. NFP week, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel to stay connected. And when you are on the free Telegram channel, you will be on the wait list for anything that I am posting every week and every day. And as you know that we are packed with quite a few good traders in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I really spend good time with them. So if you want to be with us, join the free Telegram channel. If anytime any promotion coming, you will be there. So did you join the free Telegram channel? Let me know if you have done that. Yes, awesome. I see that many of you have joined that. So here, here we see multiple liquidity grab. So that is where you want to see that the market has managed to bounce to the upside, forming an inverted head and shoulder here. This is a very tight trade, as you know that I always put a tight stop loss with bigger profit target, which is the most important part of trading. Always keeping a bigger profit target, smaller risk. So let me see here on the 5 minutes. So there is a doji with a liquidity grab from this side here. Now it is crucial to see that the market has been able to manage to the upside, to break to the upside and forming another bullish structure here. So here is 30 minutes time frame. Okay, we see some kind of bounce. All right, so you see some kind of bounce which is in our favor, and we want to see that gold managed to bounce back from this level to the resistance line. Now this is what we are talking about, guys. A couple of minutes ago, that what we discussing about is that, you know, one of you asked that Gbpusd has formed a double top. So keep in mind, guys, this is what I was talking about. Trading is all about understanding the flow in the market, which is very important, because you need to know the bigger flow in the market. That means that trading with the trend, which is absolutely important to make consistent profit from the market. So, and also understanding liquidity is also another important task as a trader. So let me see here on now, how do you know the bigger flow in the market? Okay, now bigger flow, to understand, you need to understand the trend in the market. Okay, so the market trends, okay, the market moves from liquidity to liquidity, creating a trending market structure. So the way you will know about the trend is from the market structure. So when you look at the market structure, you can know about the direction of the trend. Okay, so let me bring it here. So here on gold, from the 15 minutes time frame, there is a doji has formed. Now this doji for me might give gold another momentum to the upside. Okay, as okay, so you want to see that it's not being able to break that low. Instead, the price is getting rejected from this support level. Okay, so long wick candles will more often will tell you how the market is doing. Okay, so this 15 minutes candle, you want to see that it's closing as a doji. So that doji might give another momentum for an upside bias on gold. And early today there was a big bullish move on gold, so which is potentially you know, a sign of further upside on gold, as gold is in a very strong bullish uptrend. Okay, so we see back to back two long wick candles here. You see, this is how I look at the market. You know, you always need to look at how the candle is being formed. Okay, when you look at the candle formation, you actually knows what's happening, what's the buyers and sellers are doing. You know, during the time of JC Livermore, I read quite a few of his books. Also I have in my, you know, background some of the books that I'll be bringing up here. So he's, you know, in his time when he was trading, you know, in a pot shop, he explained in his book that in his pot shop he used to trade, and you know, there was a man who was writing on board about all the pricing. So they used to see each other's face, right? The buyers can see the seller's face, the sellers can see the buyer's face. For those who are very smart, they used to read their mind, right? You can read people's mind when you are very intelligent on it, right? So they used to read buyer's mind, seller's mind, buyer. But here you are just looking at the chart, right? So how do you read the buyer's mind and how do you read the seller's mind? Because it's all about buying and selling, right? And that you can do from the long wick, from the wicks of the candles. Okay, so this is the main points here. Looking at the wicks of the candles will tell you what the buyers and sellers are doing in the market. So to know more about these kind of things that I discussed, also you can make sure that you stick till the end of the live session. We not only trade, we discuss on now what kind of signal these long wick candles are giving. Why does the long wick candle form? Let's discuss that. Okay, yes, I joined the free Telegram. Patrick, thank you for joining. Hey coach, are you getting entry on gold? Yeah, we are on gold now. I'm buy on gold, which is nearing to the entry zone. Let me know if you are with me with the trade, because this is the first trade of the week and I want to see that it has managed to bounce off that level and then has given us some kind of profit with the market opening. Let me see here. Okay, so the question is what represents a long wick candle? That's the question. So this is the 1 hour candle. There is a long wick here, so expecting for the price to go back up to fill that imbalance. You can see there is a huge liquidity grab here and also liquidity gap here, so the trend should be to the upside. Okay, so here this is the 15 minutes where there is a long wick doji. Okay, so here we see some kind of consolidation pattern. All right, so we look at the 5 minutes. This 5 minutes candle closing as a long wick doji. All right, so back to back 2 long wick doji should give a bullish momentum on gold. So are you guys ready for another profitable day? If you are, then let me know using the live chat. Carrie, well done, awesome, thank you. So let's keep that trade to give us profit that we need. Here we see some kind of consolidation, so that consolidation pattern, so with that impulse correction consolidation, the impulse should be to the upside from 15 minutes here, from 30 minutes. So with this doji, it might try to break this low. For hour, if we look at from the intraday, price action, you can see that with the market opening there has been a big move followed by a narrower doji. Okay, so that doji is basically a deceleration of this selling pressure, so we can expect a return back to fill some of this gap in that area, some of the imbalance, and this is the main goal here for this trade, for the price to go ahead and fill some of the imbalance in that area. So now from the 5 minutes time frame. So is it trying to break this low here? Okay, so 5 minutes and okay, so from 1 hour we look at 83.92. okay, so here you might see some kind of some deeper pullback. Okay, let it play out in that zone. Let me see in the meantime Gbpsd. If we look at GJ with the candle close, also we see some kind of bearish pressure here, as we expected on GJ for the price to come down for a deeper pullback. Okay, so GBPUSD, gold, and GBPJPY. So I'll keep eye on gold, and then we'll be looking for GJ as well. So okay, so it has come well. It grabbed significant liquidity back to back. 2 long wick candles crossed here. So now here gold, you want to see that it's closing up back up again with long wick doji. So let's see how the price is reacting in that zone. All right, so what's happening with euro dollar? There we see some kind of back to back 2 liquidity candle on euro dollar here from this support level. 30 minutes candle closing with a bullish approach. 15 minutes, five minutes. So 4 hour candle closed, and on euro dollar, which also showing potential bullish momentum on euro dollar. All right, so that means we could see a bit more upside on euro dollar, as this is a long-term bullish market. Okay, so we can expect for the price to bounce from that level on euro dollar. Okay, so gold might be testing the 20 EMA from the 30 minutes. Okay, there is a candle closed. Okay, now we can expect it has come to a zone where it shouldn't drop further. Okay, we should see that bounce back from this level. Right, so we'll keep that gold trade on while we will be looking at some of the instruments such as euro dollar. Now euro dollar, if you look at the 4 hour, there is a double bottom here. Okay, so from this support level we see euro dollar slowly turning potentially bullish price action. I'll keep eye on euro dollar also along with gold as well. So let me keep eye on gold, what it is trying to do here. So that means it's gonna break this low. From 15 minutes. See, below this doji there is a high liquid, that's why I put a bit downside the SL. So now back to two dojis here. So it's gonna manipulate in that area. Now it just has crossed that low, right? And let's see how far it is going down. Still on the trade. I'm just out of the trade from this level. Okay, so we'll be entering again if we need it. Let me see. So if we look at where it is heading in that zone here, right? So highly likely we could see that it's now getting rejected from that level. So why did that come here for? So that means we might see that the market is gathering liquidity from this 20 EMA. How far it's gonna drop? We'll look at that. Okay, so $30 minutes. Okay, so I will be going long on gold again from this level, and stop loss below all this low, a bit lower than this. Okay, and I will be targeting this time also 321. Okay, let it keep at 521, and want to keep here because it has crossed two dojis low. That could give us a bit more momentum in it. 2081.10 stop loss, and TP target. Keep in mind guys, only 1% risk is allowed. 2099.19. Okay, so around 421 leaks to reward. And buy on gold again, and we'll be looking for this time 421. One percent risk in each trade, so make sure that you are not risking bigger. Keep in mind guys that so that you are not risking bigger on a single trade. That's how the traders make money, always keeping the risk small. And you know, keeping the risk small is very important. Okay, so now we want to get that the previous trade back from this one, which we could potentially see, but don't double up its risk because there is always risk involved in every aspect. So here is if you look at from the 30 minutes, we could see a retest of this 20 EMA, and then we can expect that bounce from that level. because if you look at the 4-hour, there is a, from this 4-hour there is a doji here. This doji is basically a big deceleration of this move, and I'm expecting for this price to bounce up again to create a new higher high. So from the 1-hour chart and from the 30 minutes, you look at where we see that the market slowly forming long wick candle in that zone, and I am expecting price to respect this long wick candle here. Okay, so this is a very high liquidity zone. From this level we saw there was a buyer from this level. This level 2083 is, there is a buyer on that level, and here what we expect is for this price to remain in that zone and then to start another bullish momentum to create a new higher high. So I'm expecting this 5 minutes candle to remain in that zone. So let's see where it is doing. So here okay, now this 5 minutes candle to remain in that zone is very important, and then once we see it has managed to bounce, you can look at that. All right, so okay guys, so make sure that you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel. Here we can 56 seconds remaining for this candle. I want to see that the candle is closing, maintaining that one as a support. Below this level there is a liquidity, and from this level we can expect a return back. So back to back 2 long wick doji, 2 long wick candle can give potential for upside. So two long wick candle is important to see in that zone. So here we see that quite a few candle in that area. You can see that the price closed above this zone, right? So which is a support level. Quite a few candle has got rejected from this level, and now it is important to see that the market is being able to bounce off that level. And if it bounce off that level, as gold early today also have shown bullish momentum, we can expect for the price to remain bullish. But keep in mind guys, always do the risk management. There are 2 dojis here in that zone. That 2 dojis basically as a liquidity below this level. So from 30 minutes there is a 20 EMA coming up. Okay, so we see some more penetration, here. What's happening with GJ? There is a drop here. What's happening with euro dollar? So there is a drop. So on gold, this is a complete overextension in that direction. So what's happening with that? Okay, so bounce, we need that very sharp buying, okay, in that area, because this is a complete overextension towards the downside below the support level. And okay, so here we could see rejection. So this doji on the 5 minutes is super important. I hope that guys you are understanding the explanation. Let me know if you need any clarification of the trade that we are opening. And one important thing, guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel to stay in any kind of content that we are posting every day. Free Telegram channel link in the description area, or let me give you the free Telegram channel link here in this live chat. Let me give you the free Telegram channel link. So use that free Telegram channel to join us, to stay connected, and to stay any kind of anything that we are posting. You will be able to stay on wait list. At the moment we are very busy on with all the students, so as NFP week, so make sure you stay connected by joining. And here we see that you can see this is the 5 minutes, and I want to see that the price, this, it is important to see it's forming a doji here, okay, closing above this level and then going back up. The price is completely overextended to the downside. There we should see a bounce up that level. Okay, we see some kind of bounce coming up. All right, so you see that bounce, and this trade you want to take a bit more profit on that once it will move in that direction. So we see that bounce, trying to bounce off that level. We see some bounce coming up, and with that bounce I am just entering into the profit zone. And guys, make sure that you are not doubling up your position. Guys, keep in mind, trading is not one trade, is not even a day of trading, is not even a week of trading, is the monthly game, is the yearly game. Okay, you see that past week, past month, yesterday I have shown my PNL on the group that I have explained everything in the PNL. So basically here what you need to do is you need to look at the bigger picture. Okay, so this is where the majority of the trader failing to look at the bigger picture. So what do you mean by bigger picture? Bigger picture is when you look at not the earth, not the galaxy, but the universe. Okay, so when you look at the bigger picture, you can see what is on the macrocosm. Okay, so you see that if you look at the brain scan, then inside the brain there is a galaxy. You can see that. Okay, so that's the microcosm, okay, which is reflecting on the macrocosm. So you see that galaxy, the same picture in the brain. So how does this happen? You see that this is what a trader need to also understand, because when you create a neural pathway in your brain to do the risk management, no matter how many trade did not work out according to the strategy, because all strategy has a curve. It's like a trend. Okay, there will be a big bounce, you will make a lot of money from the strategy, and then there will be a pullback. So in that pullback you have to give some back to the market to validate the strategy, and then you'll see again another impulse. All right, and you'll wait for another pullback. So that's how trading is. Okay, ultimately the most important part here is your trading account is growing over the month. Okay, it's not, as I mentioned, it's not a one trade, two trade, or is not a single trade. Is about the whole monthly picture that you need to consider when you are opening the position. So make sure you are not looking at one trade, focusing on one trade, and then just thinking that okay, one trade did not work out, now I'm not able to do that, so I just take a double risk to make some of the profit from that, which is very important. So let's keep that on here, and I will be looking at in the meantime on euro dollar what it is doing. Okay, euro USD, what it is trying to do on the lower time frame. So you see some kind of very strong manipulation here on euro dollar. What's happening with gold? And okay, so here so euro dollar, we could see that there is a huge manipulation on euro dollar here. See, back to back 4-5 minutes candle has got bounce off that level, and then the price now dropping down below this zone, and we could see also trading opportunity on euro dollar if we look at. So this is the 15 minutes candle. So what's happening with gold here? Okay, how far it's gonna penetrate in that area? So gold is not going to be very good today. Let's see what happening here, where it is dropping. Okay, so it's gonna almost coming to the daily support level. It's gonna almost dropping down to the daily support level. AUD NZD, yeah, absolutely. We'll look at that first. Let find out that where it, because gold in a very no man's land here, there is a very high chance that we could see potential bounce from that zone, and here we want to keep that on. So when it will bounce off that level, there is weakless candle in that area, and if it bounce off that level, it's gonna go back to the resistance zone again. So this is where there is a 1 hour 20 EMA. So you might see it's so all of them including gold. So you might see that the price ultimately testing this daily support level. You see the price almost to the daily support, okay, and with that drop to the daily support, okay, there could be big bounce that I'm waiting to catch. Okay, so let's find out. Now this big drop, if it is coming here to this level, that's a big zone here. This is a very high liquidity zone. This is a big area coming on gold. Okay, so hitting that zone with this 20 EMA, we might find another entry here in that zone. Okay, so because this is the daily support level where there is a high liquidity based on the daily weekless candle. Today's low, if you look at the daily, you can see if the price touch that zone, we can expect for the price to had a bounce because it left a big long week candle that should be filling in that zone on gold, and that's a big imbalance in the market, huge imbalance. Okay, so first let the price come down, which is very highly likely. We have to be patient on that. So don't lose temper and don't lose impatience on trading. It's very important. We are trading a lot, so make sure that you are not risking big. Keep small and keep trading with a smaller risk, and then you're gonna make it happen, okay, over time. Okay, so euro dollar also, you see that downside momentum which coming to a no man's land. So USDC NHS, which is going up, keep it there. So looking at here on so in the next 5 minutes candle, it's crucial to see that gold has managed to break that low, okay, and then if it reverse from that 2070 level, that could take it to again 2021 level, that we can make that move to catch that. So make sure that you are not risking big and then staying patient. Catch this going down. Yeah, my position closed automatically. I don't keep any position without stop loss or without any kind of risk management. Okay, so yeah, dollar yen, Gbpusd, good morning. Reverse, yeah. So yeah, that's what we are expecting, right? So for the price to come down and then to retest this level here. Okay, so let it drop. All right, so one big drop is important, because when the price will have a one big drop, that will basically is a sign of false breakdown, and that will give the price a momentum for potential upside. Okay, guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. What happening with the oil? Oil is still melting. Yeah, oil is leaked. The tank on the oil is leaked, so it's gonna keep pushing down. Now let's see that its gold is almost on the daily support level here, on the daily support, and yeah, so it's hitting that 20 MA along with this zone here. I will be trading once I will see the price has hit that zone from the 1 hour 20 MA level. This is a high area of value. So with the daily, with that break, we could see, we can expect a touch on that. Okay, so we see some kind of reaction coming here. If we buy, It's gonna be a big stop loss. So that's, we see some kind of rejection. Okay, so this is a, now the price slowly bouncing off that level. All right, looking for another one to drop, break that low, and then to get rejected. All right, so it's now going back to the upside, like the euro dollar also has done that. Okay, so here is what we see. A doji is basically signaling potential deceleration of this sellers movement, and at the moment what we can expect on for the price to so there is a doji. Okay, is that weakless candle here? Yeah, there is a weakless candle here, so there might be further downside on that. All right, so candle closed here on the 5 minutes, and the next one we are expecting for the price to drop down to create a new lower low. Okay, so here is now the 15 minutes close with a long wick. Just looking at also dollar yen here. So here gold The only way we can keep that with a bigger winner. Now so the 1 hour candle closed with a long bearish candle, right? So this bearish candle for me is also potential. So with that drop, with this 20 EMA retest, if the price is coming to this 1 hour 20 EMA, we can look for entry. So what I'm going to do here, I will be putting a pending order, because very highly likely that the price will try to test this 20 EMA from that zone. So if we look at around 50%, let me see here, we will be doing the market order. It's the third trade. We need to be a bit more cautious on the risk management side. First of all, if we look at the 20 EMA, we could see that the price will retest that 20 EMA from the 1 hour, and then highly likely we will see the price is bouncing off that level. So in that respect, either we need to wait for the price to drop back to this 1 hour 20 EMA, or we need to place a pending order. Okay, so I will be waiting for the price to test this level. Very highly likely that we could switch, which is we see that potentially coming down after testing the 1 hour 20 EMA from this is the daily wickless candle, which is we see the market is heading in that direction. So let's keep eye on that. Okay, so you want to see one more drop. Okay, one more drop to this level and breaking that 1 hour, breaking that daily wickless candle, this liquidity zone, and then bouncing off that zone to fill some of the long wick, because this is a big long wick here. You can see it's an all-time high price, which was a huge volatility today, and the price in a zone where it is possible for another big move to the upside, and I'm trying to catch that big move. Okay, so without catching big move in this market, it's almost impossible to be profitable. So okay, now this drop is crucial to this level. This is, I'm just looking at this level here. Okay, so I will be placing a pending order at 2073.18, and I will put my stop loss exactly here at so which will be around 36 pips stop loss. Okay, and then I will put my I will set my TP later. Okay, first of all, let me place that pending order, which will be long. Okay, so the pending order, which the price is there already, so I will be entering buy market. Okay, stop loss at 2069.55. Okay, TP will be, so we'll keep the TP open for now, 2099. Okay, I will be entering by market again from this level. Just want to see a bit more downside. From this level I will be entering. Stop loss below this low. Okay, so the more TP target is better. So if it bounced from that level, just bounced off that level. Okay, want to see that drop and to coming to the 20 EMA from the 1 hour. Still haven't entered. Want to see that the price has tested the 1 hour 20 EMA, which is this zone here. So already we see that the price has been able to break the previous 1 hour low. It's gonna drop again to this level. Okay, now this 5 minutes candle, you can see it's forming a doji. Okay. Okay guys, so sometimes it's gonna be a bit more critical to make a decision on that. So here, all right, so the candle closed as a doji. Now the next candle on the 5 minutes, I want to see that has come down for retest of this 20 EMA. Instead, what do you see that there is a bounce coming up? Okay, so in that case we might see bouncing off, and I will compromise a little bit here. I will be entering again with this, exactly with the same setup here. Okay, so we might see, so let me see that 1 hour 20 EMA zone is here, stop loss below this doji, and so entry is here. Okay, all right, so I'm entering now. Stop loss at 2070.306, not more than 1% risk always. Let it drop a little bit and then we'll be entering. So I'll let you know when I triggered that buy. I'm waiting still. So I'll let you know when I will trigger that buy, so you know that exactly what I'm doing. So there is a 15 minutes candle closing, right, with a long wick here, and so from that zone we see there is a narrow doji is being formed. So okay, we could see another attempt to retest the 1 hour 20 EMA. Just from 15 minutes there is a doji, which is basically a sign of bullish momentum, right? So here I will be entering at the moment. So I am entering now with 1% risk. So I am long again on gold, exactly as per the setup here what you see. Now I will keep a very big profit target because we need to take at least 3 to more than this. So TP target I will keep a bit open and generous. So 2099.19. So TP target at 2099.19 with 1% risk. Make sure that you are not risking big, which is the essence of trading no matter what. So here we see the kind of consolidation in that area, 15 minutes closing as a doji. So that's where okay, so here we see a doji on the 15 minutes. So the way the price action is forming, what I'm expecting gold to form a reversal pattern in that area. So I am on the trade again, and here what we could see that gold, if it is reversing from that zone, because it has come to the daily support, the price already made a big move to the upside. Okay, there is a potential for further bounce on this market. We only targeted 2099, which is achievable if it is moving in that direction with a bigger impulse, because here we could see a retest of the 1 hour 20 EMA. But what I'm expecting on gold is for the price to remain bullish, as we see the market already has made a significant movement to the downside, which we can expect for the price to go back up to the original bullish zone. So with that said, as with the progression of this session, I'm almost at the end of this session. This trade I will keep running and I'll keep you updated. Any update that I will post you on the free Telegram channel, as it is VIP. This is YouTube live trade. So before I leave, I will give you the free Telegram channel link. You can stay connected, joining the free Telegram channel for any update or anything that we are posting. So this is the free Telegram channel. I will recommend you to join free Telegram channel. I'll post you all the updates, and I want to take at least. So this one we have almost more than 4 times, so nearly 4 times profit target, and I will hold that trade, because if gold managed to keep pushing high, which the gold in a very important zone now, and we could see again return back towards its direction, which we are expecting, and I will keep you posted. With that said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. Make sure that you like and also subscribe to the channel. Every day I come live twice every single day, and I will be coming on live again in the next live during the New York session. And until that, stay well, stay happy. See you again in the next live. Thank you.